This week, you can experience the world and support local restaurants at the same time. Here's Corey Bork to explain.
We've all been home a lot and we're all doing a lot of cooking. I think everyone's sick of cooking and doing dishes. So it's a great excuse to try some different restaurants.
The pandemic may have you salivating for something new.
Yeah.
But Natalie Conrad with Minneapolis Northwest Tourism says you don't have to travel far to experience foods and flavors from around the world.
A lot of people are not aware of how diverse Brooklyn Park is and how great that makes the community and how rich in culture it makes all the businesses.
Brooklyn Park's diversity is matched by the diversity in its restaurants. And the week of September 14th, the city is celebrating that with its second annual Restaurant Week.
It's all authentic, I think, is the big piece too, is because so many of these restaurants are locally owned and they're bringing the flavors from their home countries.
From foods from West Africa, like Mama T's African Kitchen.
That is one of my favorites. And they make some of the best jollof rice that you'll ever have. It's a signature blend of spices, so it's very flavorful.
To cuisine from Southeast Asia.
Lemongrass Thai, I would say, is definitely a favorite among many people. The chef is award-winning. Misan Banh Mi is another amazing option as well. And it's so cool to see how they're combining, Vietnamese flavors and then French delicacies. They have some of the best spring rolls I think you'll ever have. And Rolls and Bowls is another really great one as well. And it really is a hidden gem, kind of the definition of a hidden gem, because it's in this kind of small spot in a strip mall. So you would never expect, as soon as you walk in, the colorful like murals and artwork and decor. It's just like, you really feel like you've transported to a different country.
Or a trip to a Louisiana bayou with Crazy Cajun.
They have really great options there. They have kind of a create your own fish boil. So you can kind of pick and choose, if you want crab or fish or what you're kind of feeling that day. You feel like you're out on the bayou. You're just like having a family barbecue kind of thing.
And if you're having Minnesota State Fair withdrawal symptoms, there's a remedy for that too. Just visit the Brooklyn over at Edinburgh USA Golf Course.
Right now, one of their popular things is they're doing some State Fair favorites. So they have kind of like their version of the mini donuts, cinnamon sugar mini donuts, which are amazing. And they've also been doing cheese curds. So kind of a fun way if you're missing the State Fair to still get some of those foods.
There you go. A foodie experience, no passport required.
We always like to say you can travel the world just in the Minneapolis Northwest area.
In Brooklyn Park, Corey Bork, CCX News.
More than a dozen restaurants throughout Brooklyn Park are participating, offering discounts on meals. We have more details on our website, ccxmedia.org. And now here's a look at what else is happening across the Northwest suburbs.
Thank you, though.
From Wyoming and Utah.
Yeah, the humidity it's crazy.
To Texas.
I love seeing all the trees and like how spread out the houses are here and stuff.
These young adults traveled hundreds of miles to Minnesota with a mission.
And so our role as missionaries is to help other people come to Christ, but also to do service.
This group of missionaries are from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The plan is to stay for 1 to 2 years, providing free service for local residents.
We've tried to get involved in community Facebook groups or in local food shelves like the Food Group or SEEP.
And on Friday,
so we'll probably be here for at least like 4 hours.
The group spent the day weeding, shoveling, and planting.
Are these all pulled out?
But the labor for this particular home,
1 or 2 or whoever wants to,
is far more than just yard work.
So kind of from the trees to the edge.
Kamala Kuntz asked the group to make her a memorial garden.
My nephew Jonathan was killed by a drive-by shooter on July 3rd, 2017, when we were walking home from a community dance.
Jonathan was only 24 years old, and the killer has yet to be caught.
My vision is that there'll be a range of different flowers that different people will plant in memory of Jonathan.
With the first planters designed by the missionaries.
I am so grateful that they're here. I doubt it would have happened without them being here this year.
The memorial garden will bloom for years to come. And Kuntz will always be reminded of the people that pieced it together.
Thank you.
In Champlin, Pafua Yang, CCX News.
In a year such as this, when everything is turned on its head,
It is nominally the spring members show. It is an exhibition that typically takes place in March and April, but with things as they are this year, it got pushed out a little bit.
the Hopkins Center for the Arts has a great show from now through the 19th of September.
We have 127 works on display by over 70 artists. They are member artists of the center. Anyone can become a member.
The Hopkins Center for the Arts has hundreds of members, but not all of them are artists. You don't need to be an artist to become a member. Some people become members to enjoy the concerts offered in the music series. But of the works on exhibit, you'll see there is a wealth of talent in the artist membership of the center.
We were really excited about the level of participation, which has been great. It uses all of our gallery spaces, the red penning in both floors of the lobby gallery. And if folks come out, they can also vote for their favorite.
There is oil, acrylic, pen and ink, charcoal, mixed media, and encaustic. More importantly, just wandering around, you're almost guaranteed to find something that strikes your fancy.
The show is non-juried for entry. That means every member participant is guaranteed display, but it was judged for awards. So as you go around the show, you'll see additional labels with those honors. And that one award yet to be decided is that People's Choice.
In Hopkins, for a weekend showcase, Neil Persley, CCX News.